Hi all, welcome to Sarvabhauma's English e-learning academy. I am your Lakshmikant Kulkarni. So I want to tell you some standing instructions. Please watch the complete video, don't skip. First understand the topic, then you can copy the notes. Okay. So today let us learn about letter writing. It is one of the greatest way of written communication, and it should be used as formal as well as informal writings. Okay, what happens? It is most active in each and every sector, even in corporate sector and in our other routine working sectors. Okay, even this particular topic is used in our student life also. Please pay attention and watch the complete video. Okay, usually letter writing is one of the major way of written communication. It is the major way of written communication because it is considered as the most official way of communication in professional life. Okay, so let us see how many types of letter writing. Usually we divide two types of letter writing. Number one, informal letters. Even it is called as personal letters. It is used to communicate with friends, families, relatives, etc. Right now what happened, technology has reached its higher generation level, so we have stopped the sending letters, but in official life it is the most active way of communication. Usually you receive the letters whenever you open the bank account. You will get a warm wishes letter or welcome letter through mail as well as through hard copy. Okay, my point is that usually most scholars tell that personal letters and official letters are the two parts of letter writing. Yes, I agreed that, but here I am going to discuss about the formal and informal letters. Most of the people will consider leave letter, some request letter, these all are the informal letters, and formal letters are nothing but the business letters which are going to use to make connection in business. Okay, let it be, but just I am using the very basic language to convince you or to understand you. Number two, it is nothing but formal letters. It is used to communicate officially or professionally. For example, including leave letter, it is also considered as the official letter. Okay, any request letter requesting any statement, bank statement or any statement or any bill or any certificates, whatever it may be. Official letters are nothing but offering a job or just giving any feedbacks or any letter of rejection, etc. And next one is business letters. Business letters are nothing but the letters which are being used to enhance their business or trade. Okay, let us discuss types of business letters. There are various business letters, but now let us understand what is the basic. It is the video number 1 related to the letter writing, and I'm making two series of letter writings, 1 and 2. Okay, I'll continue. Components of formal or official letters. Yes, just I'm not going to discuss about anything about unofficial or personal letters, because there is no any perfect or particular format. You can write anyhow, you can write in any manner, but I am discussing about the components of formal or official letters. Yes, there is a rule or the steps what we need to follow. Yes, okay. The first one, we should have to mention sender's address. Sender's address is nothing but from address. First, second, date. Number 3, receiver's address. It is nothing but to address. Number 4, salutation. Salutation is nothing but respected sir, dear sir or madam, whatever it may be. Next is subject line. Subject line should be mentioned. Next is main body or the content of letter or body of the letter. Gratitude, thank you. So whatever you want to mention you can, that is considered gratitude. It means next step is gratitude. After the gratitude, signature, yours faithfully so and so, yours obedient so and so, or regards so and so. Okay, it is nothing but signature. Additional points, what we add? First thing, you can add place. It is optional. There is no mandatory. Second one is nothing but enclosures. Enclosures, what you are enclosing or what you are attaching to the particular letter, it should be mentioned on the first page. Okay. Next, copies, number of copies of the letter to circulating so and so. It is usually this particular thing or this particular point we can see on the government papers. They'll write, usually we add CC and BCC in email writing. Like that, in government or official letter they'll mention, yes, they are sending the copies to so and so. Usually it is the additional point. Okay, let us see one example. Just I have written and I used very basic language to convince you, but my point is to show you the structure. I am not going to show you the vocabulary, the richness of vocabulary and all, because it is a format. How need I to write? Okay, the first thing, Mr. Ravi Kiran, section C, roll number 50, Department of Physics. Just I am taking an example. Okay, it is the first step. It is nothing but, actually it is nothing but from address. Second one, date, you should have to write date like this, 20th April 2020 or April 20, 2020. Don't write 20 or whatever the date 24 2020. That is the wrong way. You are not allowed to use. It is an informal way of writing the date in the letter. Okay, it is nothing but date. And number 3, the HOD, Department of Physics, BITM, but just I have taken this as example. Okay, next, salutation, sorry, respected sir or dear sir. Usually you should have to mention respected sir in the official letters. Okay, subject, required 2 days leave. Just I mentioned date in the bracket. If you want to mention in the subject you can, or else leave it. And one more thing, from address I have written to show you about other letter also. It is not necessary to write from address in leave letter because it is not accepted. You can start it from date, then to address, and don't write FROM from name or TO2 and name. So don't write from Mr. Ravi Kiran to the HOD. Yes, you should not allowed to write the prepositions from and to. Okay, please mind this point. Next, the body, the content. What need I to write in leave letter? It is the most important thing, my dear students. Just I'll read it out. With the reference of above said subject, what the subject is expressing, subject is telling, required 2 days leave. Yes, most of the students they'll write give me 2 days leave. Yes, you are not allowed to use give me. You cannot order. You cannot order to the superiors or authorities. Yes, you should have to request, or you can write it request for 2 days leave. You can use like that. Okay, with the reference of above said subject, I request you to sanction 2 days leave from date 22/4/2020 to 23/4/2020, because you should have to mention the reason. Okay, because I am going to attend my sister's wedding. I have not written marriage. Yes, so I hope you understood what I explained in the video of Indianism or impact of Indianism. Okay, I request you to sanction leave on above mentioned date. Yes, my dear students, don't start letter from I, comma, so and so name, Mr. Ravi Kiran, so and so section, studying in your class, etc., etc. It is not required. It's not necessary in leave letter. Yes, you should have to write the content as short as possible. Don't expand it. Just write what you want and from when to when you want leave, and the third point, you should have to mention the cause or reason. Yes, then close it. Request again to grant whatever you want. Yes, after that you should have to add or write gratitude. Yes, thank you. It is a gratitude. Okay, after gratitude, what need I to add or what need I to use? That is nothing but signature or yours name. Yours faithfully, Ravi Kiran, section C, roll number 15, Department of Physics. Don't tell me, sir, you have written the same thing twice in the letter. Yes, actually the place of this, it means the place of from address should be mentioned at the bottom, especially for leave letter. Just my intention is clear. Just other formal letters should be written like this: from address, then date, then to address, then salutation, subject and body of the letter, gratitude, then a signatory line. Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you, my dear students, here I have mentioned, especially in from address, Ravi Kiran, section C, roll number 50, Department of Physics. It is your address in college, in college. And I want to tell you one more thing: don't write your residential address, because yes, no one recognize you. Your roll number and section and department, these three things are the address in the college. Please mind this point, especially in leave letter or anything related to the college things. Okay, so please mind this point. It's most important thing. Next, one more thing I have written in this particular letter, that is nothing but enclosure. It is optional. It's optional. So what is the relevant document for this? It is nothing but wedding card. Wedding card, because sometime authority may ask you to submit the wedding card and all, whatever it may be. Just it is an optional thing. Okay, next let us continue. Formal business letter. So it is the most important thing what we need to learn in detail, because we are learning the communication part, and letter writing is the most important part in communication, especially in written communication. Okay, what is a business letter? Why I need to use? It is a basic introduction about business letter. Okay, a business letter is a formal written document through which companies try to correspond with their customers, suppliers, bankers, shareholders and others. Yes, it is a formal written document. Formal written document is nothing but authenticated document, valuable document, or it is nothing but the official information. So they a business person or a business organization, a business letter should be sent to customers, suppliers, bankers, shareholders and others to intimate anything. Okay, So next statement, I'll read it out. Business letters are written for various purposes such as informing, congratulating, requesting, ordering, inquiring, complaining, making an adjustment, applying for a job and selling a product, etc. Sir, what is the purpose of writing a business letter? Yes, it is used to inform the customers or any person, information, providing information. Yes, so and so is there, so you if you want to apply you can, or else you should have to please fill the form. Anyhow, you should have to apply for so and so course, or else you may get some information through letters to apply for convocation certificate, whatever it may be. Yes, whenever you reach the higher level of a higher level of education, then you will receive the personalized letters. Okay, congratulating. Usually, one industry or one businessman or a business organization, they'll congratulate some people or some employees who would have been hired by them recently. They'll send congratulation letters or welcome letter for etc. So business letter is used to make any requests or orders or inquiring anything or complaining, whatever it may be. So these all are the purposes. Okay. Importance of business letter. Why need I to write a business letter, sir? I'll inform everything over phone. Why should I write business letter? If you get this question, okay, I'll read it out. The importance of business letters. Business letters are important for the following reasons. Which are the following reasons? The first one, business letters help the organizations in strengthening their rapport with customers, stakeholders, suppliers, etc. It increases or it strengthens the rapport in with customers, stockholders. It will create a great thing or great image about the organization in the perspective of customers or stakeholders or suppliers. Point number 2, they can be filled for the future references and they serve as an important repository of information. Yes, it will give the future references and they serve as an important repository of information. It will give the important information. Next, they help in conveying information that is confidential or complex. Usually you people, all of you know, yes, all of us know, not only you, all of us know that whenever you get a new ATM card, you will receive one letter from the bank. That's most confidential letter. That is nothing but that particular letter carries or contains the PIN code. Yes, so these kind of letters usually consists or considered as confidential letters or complex letters. Usually the big organizations, they fill the tenders and they'll send the confidential letters to the respected authorities. Next, letters help companies reach the organizations, clients, shareholders and others who are geographically in distant places. Yes, it is used to communicate with the shareholders or stakeholders, customers, clients, etc. who are living in farther places. Yes, it is the most important and most vital way to reach out the clients or shareholders or customers, and it shows or it creates well image about the organization. Next, they help companies to know the problems in their products, services and deliveries. Usually business letters is the most formal way I said. and it will help them to know their negative impacts or any minus points, anything. It helps to know even demerits also, and it is used to make appreciation also. Please mind this. It is the importance of business letters. Next, elements of structure. Yes, usually these all are elements or components of business letters. Okay. Standard elements. Usually we bifurcate in two parts. One is standard elements and second one is additional elements. Okay. First thing, letterhead and date. Number 2, inside address. It is nothing but to address. Number 3, salutation. Number 4, main body. Number 5, complimentary close, and number 6, signature block. I am not going to explain in detail about this in this particular video, because in part 2 I am deeply discussing about the particular letter writing. Okay. Next is additional elements. Which are the additional elements? Addressee notation, attention line, subject line, reference initials, enclosure notation, copy notation, mailing notation, and postscripts. Okay, just I mentioned one letter, just a formal, just a basic letter. There I want to show you the components or elements, how these elements work in the letter, or the place. Okay. VL Infrastructure Private Limited, just I have taken some dummy name or dummy name. Yes, it is nothing but letterhead. Okay, and letterhead consists the name of the particular organization with its address. So why we are not going to write from address at the end of the letter or at the beginning of the letter? Please mind this. Whenever we write the letter on letterhead, at that time we are not going to mention from address. Okay, please mind this. And next, reference number. Yes, reference number, especially the reference number is optional. Usually we can see these reference numbers especially in the government offices and well or the higher level of organizations, or the private limited or any cooperative societies, because they will give one reference number, they will assign a reference number. It is nothing but the serial number what they have given, or what they have sent the letters. Okay, so it is nothing but the official serial numbers. It is nothing but the involved number. Okay. Next, date. See, April 20, 2020. I said 24 2020. It is not acceptable. You should have to write the date, especially on letter like this. Okay. Next, yes, what is the next step? Inside address. The manager, Shubha Industries, Market Branch, Bangalore, whatever it may be. Just I have taken some dummy address. Okay. It is the inside address. It is nothing but sender's address. Sorry, receiver's address. Next, salutation. Respected sir or dear sir. You can use dear sir. Next, what I have written, main body. Just I have taken something. we regret that the goods sent by us didn't reach you in time because of COVID-19 quarantine. Further, this kind of mistake won't be repeated. Whatever it may be the content, just you should have to write the main body. Yes. Next step is nothing but, see, just note, just notice a point. Here you won't get, or you are not seeing the subject line. Okay, it's not mandatory. Next is nothing but complimentary clause. Thank you. You should have to show, say, the gratitude. Then signature block. Sir, signature block is nothing but, it doesn't mean to write your name, but you should have to write the designation of the signatory authority. You see, here a signature is mandatory because it is a business letter. It's authenticated letter. Yes, the signature represents the organization, the general manager. Above the general manager, signature is mandatory. The general manager, VL Infrastructure Private Limited, Bellary, mobile number 123456789, whatever it may be. So it is the format. Yes. Next topic is types of business letters. Let us learn in the next video. Yes. Thank you. To be continued. Just wait for second video. Just watch it out and make some notes. Yes, I'll upload second video maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Yes, write the notes, use each and every points and make notes and send me the PDF copy. If you get any doubts, please text me or write in comment box. Thank you. Thanks a lot.